Thank you, everybody out there receiving my warm greetings. It's the mathematics doctor, right? The mathematics doctor is here today to share knowledge with you in changing subject of the formula. All right? So there are some points to consider when changing subject of the formula. Note that this is the very important topic in mathematics because this is the mother topic in mathematics. Once you miss this topic, you will face challenges when doing geometry, when doing algebra, because you'll be facing this topic, silently. All right? So please listen carefully. Let me outline the points to consider when changing subject of the formula. Point number 1, okay? The letter to be made subject of the formula must carry a positive sign. The letter must carry a positive sign. All right? I.e., if the letter is X, it must be X, not negative X. Example. All right? We have B minus X is equal to PQ. All right? So here we see that our X is having a negative sign. But what is the rule saying? The rule is saying that the letter must carry a positive sign. So we must make sure that this X that we have been asked to make subject of the formula carries a positive sign. So what are we going to do? We will write B, all right, is equal to B. Okay, this X will go to this side, and PQ will move to the other side of the equation. So positive PQ will come to this side. It will be negative PQ. Negative PQ. This negative X will go to the other side of the equation. So it will change a sign. It will be positive X. All right? So in this case, we have changed the sign of X to positive sign, from negative sign to positive sign. All right? This is our answer. Let's go to point number 2. Point number 2. All right? The letter must have the coefficient of 1. The letter must have the coefficient of 1. All right? I.e., if the letter is X, it must be X, not 2X, 3X, etc. Okay, somebody out there is asking, what is a coefficient? A coefficient is any number that is being multiplied to an unknown letter. A coefficient is any number that is being multiplied to an unknown letter. For example, we have 2x, we have 3x, we have 5x. Alright? In this case, the coefficient of x is 2. Here, the coefficient of x is 3. Here, the coefficient of x is 5. So, what is the rule saying? The rule is saying that the letter must have the coefficient of 1. So, any number without a coefficient has the silent coefficient of 1. Any number without a visible coefficient has the silent coefficient of 1. Like here, x is having a coefficient of 1, but grammatically, we cannot say 1x. We say x. Alright? So, let me come with an example. And at this point, we have 2x, alright, 2x plus b is equal to y. Alright, we are being asked to make x subject of the formula. But our x is having the coefficient of 2. But the rule says that the letter must have the coefficient of 1. So here, we need to find the way to eliminate this 2 from x. Alright? So, first of all, we are going to move this b to the other side of the equation. So it will be 2x is equal to 1. This positive b, once it crosses the equal sign to the other side of the equation, it will be negative b. Alright? But this x is still holding the coefficient of 2. So, what can we do for us to eliminate this 2? We write 2x is equal to y minus b divided by 2 both sides. Alright? So this 2 will cancel out this 2. So our answer is x is equal to y minus b over 2. Alright? This is our answer. Thank you for listening. Keep in touch, please. Thank you for listening. Keep in touch, please. We are going to discuss rule number 3. Rule number 3. Right. The letter must be a numerator, not a denominator. Not a denominator. For example, i.e., it must be x over 1, not 1 over x. Because if you divide 1 into x, you have x. But 1 over x remains 1 over x. Therefore, you need to make sure that the letter to be made subject of the formula is in numerator form. Alright? Let me give you an example. Alright? We have p over x is equal to y. Alright? They ask you to make x subject of the formula. But you see that our x is a denominator. But what the rule is saying is that it must be a numerator. So in this case, we are going to write P over X is equal to Y. Then we multiply by X both sides. Here we multiply by X also. This X will cancel out this X. Therefore, we have P is equal to YX. P is equal to YX. But still more, we need to have X from this side. We need to eliminate Y. Then we divide by Y both sides. Why are we dividing by Y? Because there is a silent multiplication here. So since these two letters are multiplying, we are going to divide. This Y will cancel out this Y. Then it will be P over Y is equal to X. This is your answer. Thank you for listening. Just keep in touch for more examples. We are going to do example number 4 from point number 4 as well. All right. The letter must not be in root form. The letter must not be in root form. All right. The letter, point number 4. The letter must not be in root form. For example, i.e., it must, if the letter is X, it must be X, not root X. All right. Let me give you an example under this C point. All right. Yeah. Root X is equal to B plus C. So they ask you to make X subject of the formula. But you can see that X is in root form. But what is the rule saying? The rule is saying that the letter must not be in root form. So we need to move this X from this root. All right? So what we are going to do is to bring everything outside this root to power 2. All right? So it will be X is equal to B to the power 2 plus C to the power 2. This is your answer. All right? Thank you for listening. Keep in touch, please, for more examples. Let's do point number 5. Point number 5. Point number 5. The letter must have the power of 1. Must have the power of 1. All right? I.e., the letter, if the letter is X, must be X, not X to the power 2, X to the power 3, etc. All right? Let me give you an example. All right. We have x to the power 2 is equal to p plus y. All right. Plus 2. All right. What we are going to do here, okay, is to put, all right, everything from the other side to power, to root 2. To root 2. All right. So in this case, we are going to have x is equal to square root of p plus y plus 2. All right? Thank you for listening. This is our answer. But for more videos, please remember to like my YouTube channel and subscribe. Thank you for listening. God bless you. Thank you.